Capricorn, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you. And this week's readings are just taking a look at, if we're being honest. So let's see what comes up for you. All right. And we will go from there. All right. So we're going to start with 3 cards. These 3 cards, in some way, both of you and your person, can relate to in some way. All right, so we'll see what comes up. And then we're going to go into what each of you might say to each other, okay, if you're being honest. All right, so let's see what we get here for you. What do we have? Okay, so we have memorable moment. Memorable moment impacted, wow, awareness. All right, so, what I feel like that's saying simply is that the 2 of you have some type of memorable moment that you go back to that really impacted your awareness around this connection in some way, all right? So let's see what you would say to your person and what they would say to you. We're going to pull these oracle cards first, and then we're going to clarify with tarot. All right, so let's see what we have. This is you. Of course, in a general reading, if you feel like you want to swap the characters, that's perfectly fine. Let's move these up a little bit. I literally could not find Barney this morning. He wasn't responding to his name. He was out cold. And usually he sleeps with me. So I didn't know what was going on. And eventually he's in his house. He's still in his house, and he is, he digs a nest, and he goes under the covers, and that's where he is. He was just sawing logs, my mother used to say that, sawing logs, snoring, basically, just under there as cozy as he could be. Nothing wrong, just sleeping. He's like looking at me like, what's your problem? Okay, so let's take a look here. Let's see what you would say to this person, your person. All right. What do we have here? First card. All right. So Capricorn, you desire some validation. Maybe you feel like this person hasn't fully opened up to you. Maybe you're questioning what they're feeling. Maybe you're questioning if they're even interested. Okay. The 2 of you shared some type of memorable, impactful moment that gave you some type of awareness. However, you need some validation. You might be saying to yourself, am I crazy? Am I making this up? You need some validation. Let's see what else. And then we have, I love what your eyes say when you look at me. You would say that to this person. There's something very impactful about this particular person's eyes. You see something beyond in their eyes, and it's like you're almost, you don't want to get caught looking too deeply into this person's eyes, but I feel like there's something really impactful. You would say that, I love what your eyes say when you look at me. That's why you're seeking some type of validation. It's like you want it to logically make sense to you. What else do we have for you? Ooh, I know my heart says you are the one. Now, for some of you, maybe one of these, isn't where you're at yet. All right. But for those of you that are in pretty deep, purple is the crown chakra, which is saying you have a knowing. You have a knowing that your heart says that this person might be the one. Have you told this person any of this? Have you ever referenced to any of this being true for you? You know, that's where things get a little foggy. What would your person say to you? I love your passion. Now, this is an interesting thing to say to a Capricorn. So this person in some way is bringing out an extra level in you. They're bringing out something in you that you don't always show to people. Okay, and you might not even recognize it in yourself. You might not recognize yourself completely when you're around this person. This person is tapping into something in you that is allowing you to bring out another side of yourself, a very passionate side. A lot of times Capricorns aren't as expressive in that way, okay? But around this person, I feel like you are. So, what else would this person say to you? Ooh. So this is the third eye chakra. So this is coming from a place of I see. So this person is saying, I see 3 does not work for us. So that's not going to apply to everybody, okay? Not everybody is dealing with a third person. Or you may not know that you are dealing with a third person. Or simply you're not. But so often, more than we care to admit, sometimes we carry a torch for somebody from long ago, or there's somebody on the horizon that we're interested in. You know, this person might be saying to you, listen, if you have anybody else that you're interested in, that's not going to work for me. Okay? Or this person picks up on the fact that, you know, you're not completely there yet with them. All right? So 3 doesn't necessarily have to mean that there's an actual affair or an actual third-party situation going on. It can simply be that this person feels like you're distracted by something else or somebody else. It doesn't mean that it's true. But, you know, for some, it might very well be an actual third person. All right? Because it goes on a lot more than you think. Unfortunately. But that's how human beings work in this world. All right? What else would this person say to you? All right? Wow. I have a higher soul connection here. So, there's something pretty deep going on here. It might be confused by this energy, but this is what your person would tell you, that they love your passion, that 3 does not work for us, and they feel like they have a higher soul connection with you. Whether that's a romantic connection, you know, or a deep friendship, you know, that's up to you to decide. But there's something that happened between the two of you that created some type of awareness about this connection at some point. It's a memorable moment for both of you. All right, so let's take a look. Let's take a look. What's going on here? All right, so for you, let's look at validation first. What is it that you need validation on? And let's look at 3 does not work for us, for this person. All right, so you know what? Oh, I forgot my glasses. That's why I'm having a trouble seeing. Jeez. All right, here we go. All right, so wow, look at that. We've got 8 of Wands. So clearly, the communication may not be very satisfying to you. All right, for some of you, the communication may not be very satisfying, or there's something that you feel like you want to talk about. You can talk about it if you want. But I feel like you're waiting for this person to bring something up. Communication. What else? Communication about what? All right, so we've got 3 of Swords here. So that's really interesting. So you might be waiting for some type of communication about this person breaking your heart, or you might be waiting for some type of communication about the heartache that you have felt when it comes to this person, or because this person is saying to you that 3 does not work for us, you might be waiting to hear about a third-party situation. If there is a third-party card, that is it. So let's get one more. All right, and then we've got, we've got 6 of Wands. It's like you want to hear that this person wants to make it work, right? 6 of Wands, victory and love. You want to hear that this is going somewhere. You want to hear that this person has some type of direction when it comes to you. So it's interesting. Let's look at this 3 does not work for us. 9 of Swords. So when this person says 3 does not work for us, I feel like they mean it in whatever respect they're speaking to, because they worry a lot, and worry always stems from not necessarily facts, but the thoughts that we have. You know, and our thoughts tend to lie to us a lot. Okay, so the worry here isn't based in any fact. It's based in the catastrophe that they're thinking about, you know, could happen due to a situation around 3. What else? All right, we have the Knight of Wands. So this card represents Sagittarius. You might be dealing with a Sag. All right. You know, this person might feel like, you're directionless. You don't know exactly which way you're going. Are you coming their way, or are you going in a different direction? It almost feels like in this particular case that the third energy might be on your side because of the way that this is coming out. But I almost feel like both of you have that feeling that the other person is dealing with the third energy, whether it's a person or something else, some other distraction. One more. 2 of Swords. So this person says that they love your passion. And then we have the 2 of Swords here. This person says, you know, that 3 does not work for us. So you've got to make a choice. That's what this is saying. I don't feel like it's so much about blocking the heart in this circumstance, because it's over the Knight of Wands, which is trying to figure out which direction I'm going to put my passion towards, or who I'm going to put my passion towards. So I feel like this person is fairly convinced that there's either somebody from your past that still affects you, or there's somebody in your present that takes up your time, or there's somebody that, you know, maybe you're interested in that isn't them. Now, whether that's true or not, you know, that's up to you to decide. But most people have somebody that they would consider the person that got away. So that can be the third party. But that third party is somebody that you haven't maybe spoken to in years, or 6 months, or 2 years ago. But there's still a presence. And when a person feels that, they can, or experiences that, the other person can feel it. They can feel it by an energy of nonchalance. They determine how interested you are by how passionate you are around them. They could be absolutely making up this energy, but that's why you're seeking validation here. That's why you want to know that this person has some direction, or they want to move in some direction with you. I feel like there's just a lack of deep conversation here. Or there might be no conversation for some of you. All right, so let's take a look at this, because both of these cards are coming from the heart space. So let's see for you, and why does this person love your passion? What do we have? Wow, 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. I feel like all of their worries and burdens are washed away when they see that you're passionate around them. One more. And then we have the King of Cups. So again, this person definitely equates passion with love, okay? So you might be dealing with a fire sign. You might be dealing with a Cancer, King of Cups. But yeah, this is somebody that equates passion with love and love with passion. It's like they're interchangeable. So when they feel your passion, King of Cups, even if the love and the deep feelings and the intimacy hasn't been actually spoken yet, it reassures this person that you are what they believe you to be. Let's look at you over here. You would tell this person that you love what their eyes say when you look at me. All right, and then we have the Chariot, another card of Cancer. You might be dealing with a Cancer. So the communication that's happening between the looks that you share, I feel is pretty important in this connection. When you pick up on that particular look from that person, it feels like you're moving forward. And I feel like that's really important to you. You don't want to be stagnant, all right? You always want to be moving forward, always moving towards what your heart's desire is. If this person isn't it, then you'd like to chalk it up to a good experience and move on. And then we have the Fool, exactly. There's a mysterious quality to this person from your perspective. There's something mysterious here that's kind of always present. It draws you in, and at the same time, I feel like in a lot of ways it repels you, because you're looking for something concrete at this point. You're looking for something concrete, and the unknown about this person bothers you a little bit. It's like you're having to rely heavily on your gut, on your intuition, and you don't know if you can completely rely on that. Even though you can, if you really listen to it. All right, so both of you have a very similar energy here. You have a knowing, all right, that your heart says that you are the one, that they are the one. Now, it's interesting because I feel like, who is it that comes to mind when this card comes up for you? Is it this person? Or is it somebody else? You know, I always say whatever name comes up for you first, that's who the reading is about. And it's a very strange feeling that I'm getting, that you might be evaluating this reading for two people. Let's see. We want to look at that, and then for this person, this person feels this for you right now. Okay, red is right now. It's here. This person feels like they have a higher soul connection with you. Let's see. Why is that? All right, for you, what do we have? All right, so we have the King of Pentacles, card of Taurus. All right, whoever it is that you feel like is the one, it's the person that you feel comfortable and open giving to. It's the person that you feel very happy around when you're giving of yourself. You almost enjoy giving to this person more than taking from them. All right? It's like you want to give everything to that person because you consider them to be the one. But I'm questioning if it's this particular person for some reason. Let's get one more on the King of Pentacles. All right, so we have the Moon. That's why. Okay, so card of Pisces. Hidden feelings. Why, you know, are you keeping all of your feelings hidden for this person? You know, how deep have you gone? How much have you shared? It very likely could be with this person, but for some of you, I know there is somebody else that's like over here that you're evaluating this reading on this person, not on the person that is nearest to you or most in front of you or maybe lying next to you right now. I hope you're not watching this while you're lying next to somebody. All right. Anyway, let's see. A higher soul connection here. They feel like they have a higher soul connection. And we have Son of a Gun. Princess of Swords. Okay. The writing on here is very, very light. And again, I just don't have my glasses on. All right. So they feel like they have a higher soul connection here, yet I feel like in the background, when you're not around, they're checking you out. Are you authentic, Capricorn? There's something deep within them that questions you. Okay? We're seeing that here. Not questions you as a person, but questions if you are returning the feelings. And that's what I'm getting to. They're questioning if you're returning the feelings. You know, and, you know, you're seeking validation, right? I feel like you're seeking validation so you can know whether or not to go over here or spend more of your time here, or if this person is really worth investing your time and energy into. That's why you need validation. And that's the weird thing. So often, we're so focused on what the other person might be feeling or thinking that we just forget to ask ourselves, do I really like this person? Do I really enjoy spending time with this person? Is this person kind of aligned with my values? Sometimes the answer is no, and the answer is really simple. Like, you don't need any validation if there's something that you definitely like about each other. There's something that that the two of you bring out in each other that's very positive. But there's also something over here for a lot of you. For those that don't have something over here, then this is, you know, at face value here. But this person is taking instead of communicating openly, all right, they're taking the backdoor method where they're searching you, they're looking at your social media, like they're going through all of your posts and everything you like, and you know, they're trying to get to know you that way. I feel so bad for people that do this. I feel bad for some of the younger generations that do this. I mean, that's not how you get to know somebody. Like, the art of a deep conversation is going away. What else do we have here? All right, we've got the Six of Pentacles. Yep, that's exactly what this person is doing. They are trying to figure out, you know, who else you're giving to or what else you're giving to. Because neither one of you are giving 100%. I can say that for sure. Neither one of you are giving 100%. And, you know, you might be completely in love with this person. You might say that, you might feel that, you might want this person. But when I say, are you giving 100%, that would mean that you're communicating all the time, that you're open and honest all the time, that you're feeling good because of what you're sharing with this person. And this person is feeling good based on what you're sharing, and vice versa. You're not giving 100% if you're not even communicating. So the point is what could this be if both of us were really truly giving 100%. You know, instead of taking backdoor routes to get to know you. Instead of relying on what this person's eyes say to you, although it might feel really good, it's not what this person is saying to you, though. You know, your heart might say that this person is the one. If they're the one, then why aren't you giving 100%? Why aren't they? Let's see. Why aren't we giving, that's the question. Why aren't we giving 100%? Why aren't we giving 100%? All right, so we've got overzealous and we have resistance. We have overzealous resistance. You know, those are two words that you really don't want to see together, but that's what I'm feeling here, is an overzealous resistance from both of you. You know, it could be stubbornness. It could be a fear of unrequited love or feelings not being returned. It could be a third-party situation. You know, I do a lot of personal readings, and I see a lot of people, you know, in that energy. They're convinced that this person is the one. And yet, this person or you might be with somebody else. And it can be years and years of this. Let's look at this. Overzealous resistance. Why? Why are we not giving 100%? Why is there overzealous resistance? Five of Pentacles. Boom. Each of you are so terrified of being left out in the cold by the other, or leaving whatever this is out here, out in the cold. That third energy. And then at the same time, you know, there's somebody that you feel this about, okay? There's somebody that you feel this amazing connection that you could see as forever. So talk about two opposite energies. I could see myself having the door slammed in my face, or I could see myself being with this person forever. But the fact is, I don't know. I don't know which it is. And that's because, you know, we're not giving 100% in some way in the direction that we should be giving 100%. If it's the direction of this person, you know, in some way is convinced that there's a third party energy with you. Is that true? Maybe. You're seeking validation from this person because there isn't a lot of, you know, direct, intimate, deep communication. All right. This reading took a turn. It took a little bit of a turn, you know, I mean, but it feels like for whatever reason, it was supposed to come out that way. All right, so we're going to get two cards, one for you, one for your person. All right, I love this deck. I'm not crazy about the artwork in this particular deck. But let's see. For you, what do we have? Love's embrace. There's somebody you want to embrace. And I like the fact that we have the number 20 here, which breaks down to the number 2. So this is about the person that you really want to be with. So this is the energy possibly of the person you really want to be with. If you really want to be with, we've got to clear up some type of third energy, maybe on their side, maybe on your side, okay? But this is something that you desire. You desire to be in somebody's embrace here. For this person, what do we have? All right. We have the sweetest taboo. You know, whenever there is something that's distracting us, there's always some type of split energy. All right, this person might have a split energy. Both of you might have a split energy. You know, both of you might be giving your time to two people. Both of you might be giving your time to two different things. There's something about, you know, and it could be coming from this memorable moment that impacted the overall awareness here. It could be coming from, you know, a situation that would be considered taboo. This person, you know, might enjoy the excitement of that a little bit. However, they're saying 3 does not work for us at the same time. So that's the split energy I feel this person has. They're enjoying something about third party, and at the same time, they're saying no to it. All right? Whether it's on your side or on their side, something's up. Something's up. All right, Capricorn, that is what I have for you. If you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, certainly reach out to me. If not, no worries. I will talk to you next week. All right? Thanks so much. Bye.